I'm here with my band, Margot Timmins and her brother from the band Cowboy Junkies. Really, honest, they just don't like moving a lot. This is the morning after a good show. Something I want to mention today on this show, we're actually planning on taping something at the Grind here later on. So if you see our Channel 10 van out there, walk in and say hi. Want to plug the Grind a lot. Something they're doing real neat on Friday nights here in town is live music every Friday night. They bring in all kinds of bands. They've had, well, your traditional type folk acts and stuff, but also they've had like Dixieland jazz bands and dance bands, and around Christmas time they had 3 members of the KSO, the Kamloops Symphony Orchestra. Ha! I can say that without stuttering. They're playing neat stuff, so great stuff. And the Grind actually are expanding. I guess they're doing great stuff. And if you're like me, miss your time in Vancouver like I do, go to the Grind. Last time I was there, it's sort of neat. I kept looking out the window expecting to see the waters off of Kitts Beach or something, but not. Anyhow, something to look forward to. We got concerts coming up. Bare Naked Ladies coming on February 19th. The neat thing about that show is going to be the opening band, a band called the Waltons. And that's not John Boy Walton. Great band out of Toronto. I've been hearing great things about them. I'll have an interview with them later on in February. But great band. A lot of talk about that band. An independent band out of Toronto. And of course, Bare Naked Ladies. You can't say too much about them, but that hasn't already been said. A great band, and it's amazing that Bare Naked Ladies have sort of crossed over all the different formats now. If you flip through your radio dials, you'll hear them on every type of format, even the type of stuff they play here in Kamloops. But down at the coast, last time I was down there, they were playing on Coast 1040, which is an alternative type radio station. They're playing them on Co-op radio, which is really alternative, and on the dance station and the regular CFOX type stuff. But great band. And the best concert, I think, well, so far this year, this short year, or start of the year, the Bourbon Tabernacle Choir are going to be playing at Woods After Dark on Wednesday, January 20th. So if you're watching this on the Tuesday night, which should be the 19th, you got time to go see them. If you're watching on Thursday, too bad you missed them. Great band, Bourbons. You probably haven't heard of them because they probably haven't been played on the local radio stations. But if you're into R&B and blues and whatnot, soul, these guys are great. They're sort of like the real version of the Commitments. A great band. Their latest tape, which I can't remember the name of, is fantastic. Get a copy of it and it'll blow you away. And let's actually I got a couple hot tips here off of Periscope just before we went to air here. A couple of shows down at the coast. Ned's Atomic Dustbin playing at the Commodore on February 8th with special guests Flowerhead and Supreme Love Gods. 3 great Canadian bands. Go check them out. And not really a Canadian band or a Canadian act, but Suzanne Vega is going to be at the Commodore on January 5th, or no, hold it, February 10th at the Commodore Ballroom. Suzanne Vega, great songwriter, singer, and she ain't Canadian, but she should be. Anyhow, let's get to a couple videos and I'll stop talking here and let the band start jamming again. We'll start off with Margot Timmins and Cowboy Junkies in a video or a song called Southern Angel, or Southern Rain. Latest news, not much to say about Cowboy Junkies now. They've been touring a lot, playing with people like John Prine. And the latest thing they're into, Margot Timmins is guest vocals, or singing with Randy Bachman on Randy Bachman's new album. He's got a new album coming out called Any Road. The first single is going to be a song called Prairie Town. He does 2 versions, a rockin' version and a sort of laid-back country version, which he sings with or performs with Margot and Neil Young, of all people. That's going to be an album to look for. And then great band out of Vancouver, Cole, a song called No Angel. Great band, great independent act, and can't say enough about these guys. Their music's sort of like Cowboy Junkies, sort of laid back, sort of country, sort of, I don't know, quieter. And like they say in their bio stuff here, any band can make people dance. What they're trying to do is send shivers down people's spines. And a great band, members of this band came from great bands like Brain Eater, Harold Nix, Kill Pussycat Kill, the Wongs, and the Stinging Hornets. Great historical bands out of Vancouver. So let's go with it. No Angel by Cole and Southern Rain by Cowboy Junkies, and let's start jamming.